Yo, we back with another episode of Conversation with TB, with your host TB, and you know I got my podcast people in the building with me, the co-host Scooter and Spooka. How y'all feeling today?
I
Yo, what's
shall
going on?
say I'm feeling good today. Shit, I got off today. Shit, I'm loving it right now. I ain't
And
gonna even hold you.
What?
For
we
show
late.
say
We
What are you
we
doing for Mother's Day?
I supposed to be coming up to Chicago and seeing my mom and taking her gifts and stuff, and then I might to go out with my kids.
Okay. You
Maybe
think
I
you're gonna
need
get
that.
any gifts?
Hopefully,
Mm,
hopefully, but shit, as long as I got my kids, they is my gift.
that part.
right.
What you buy your wife for Mother's Day? You.
Nothing yet.
Why? What you thinking about getting her?
I don't know yet. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
I done did a lot, but
What
I
you
don't.
buying your wife for Mother's Day?
Uh, I don't know. He ain't asked for nothing. Why you trying to be funny? You a trip.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we running a little behind schedule, a lot behind schedule. So make sure y'all we gotta wait.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta wait, but we waiting on a few people to slide in.
Okay.
Oh, for
I'm ready
sure,
for the boost.
for sure. Ghetto News Network, you already know for sure. I ain't trying to.
What's up, James?
You feel me? Graceful Nina in the
Real.
chat, TK in the
Well,
chat, Tika,
can James
TK
join us today?
in the chat.
Can who?
Can James join us today?
Who? Yeah.
Ghetto News Network. His name is James Hawthorne.
Oh, dang, you
Uh,
just put
uh,
that man business all out there in the streets like that.
that's his Facebook name.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Most
Oh bro.
definitely.
Yeah, we gonna have to I'm gonna have to see he supposed to tap in to bop on the show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he ain't hit me up. Unless he ain't got Instagram.
And Scooter, I wasn't saying that to be funny because baby, you got another wife. Why you ain't buy me nothing for Mother's Day?
I know you want sis. I don't be. I prefer the ignorant shit. Don't ever forget that. And why I didn't buy you nothing for Mother's Day is because I'm on my way to prison, honey. I
Yeah,
need all the cash I can get.
yeah, we're gonna
Maybe
talk about
Mariah
that too.
Carey may see this and fill my books up.
For sure. Hey, they
Yeah.
said what happened with Tutu got a Tutu with the plastic bag.
What happened to Tutu with the plastic bag?
Yeah, he played. For real.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But whatever the case may be, we know he partied like it was 1999 for his
Bend it though.
birthday with the big titty in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
Yeah, with the big
wherever
titty
you
in his
at,
He
mouth.
Tutu
said
with
he
the
fell
plastic
asleep.
bag, huh?
He said he fell asleep. He said ain't nothing.
Tutu ain't fell no motherfucking sleep. You let him run that bullshit on
No,
you.
not he fell asleep on us. He said he fell asleep on the chick, on the lady he was with.
Oh, he fell asleep on a lady.
Yeah, that he was with. So he ain't do nothing on his birthday. He
Oh,
said he
oh,
was too
he didn't
drunk.
get no puss.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Why you
okay.
put up
He
my
was on
fucking titties
live.
on Facebook or something?
He was on live.
Yeah, he was on live the next morning talking about it. Well, he was on live the
Oh,
next morning, leaving the hotel, pouring the liquor out and all that stuff.
oh, the bitch didn't even have her own apartment.
They was in the
You know
room.
you probably can't take no motherfucker to your apartment. Come on now.
You can,
I
Not
think
if
that was his lady though.
and she don't got no. Well, you know what? That's my brother. So let's just save that conversation for whenever Tutu with the plastic bag come and join us.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact,
Uh,
when we get off of here, I'm gonna call that fool and see if we can set that back up.
well, you know what? We don't have to wait.
But look, it was his birthday, so
call.
we could give him a pass for that.
Well, I ain't giving no motherfucker no pass. He knew what was going on. That motherfucker poured his heart out to us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Talking about how viral he is and he ain't making no motherfucking money and all that bullshit.
I told him I was gonna help him monetize his pages. He played. I don't know what he was on. He was trying to kick it for his birthday.
Has been forwarded to voice. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Tutu with the plastic bag. Tutu, no name needed.
Scooter
Where
said
you
get
at,
on
bitch?
here.
Give me a motherfucking call.
Auntie said send her the links.
You send it to her. You got it.
She said, "Fuck y'all in that broadcast. Y'all gonna wait until wait until y'all get 2 hours in and then try to call me.
It ain't 2 hours in. See, she already tripping.
Look, she cursing her out already.
Yeah, go on get in. Go on get in before we get these topics going.
Where is hold on, let me read these comments.
I can't even get to that shit.
Harriet Tubman is not here tonight.
Ain't it? That's because Harriet Tubman thought it supposed to been at 7. But
did you call her?
Nope. You could.
No.
Cause I did. I said you said did I call?
Yeah.
You gotta get on there and hit her jack.
Harriet Tubman.
No, she a mod.
Okay, well let's give her a call.
This nigga right here, he don't be playing. He be putting people right on blast. We call it right now.
Y'all got that.
Say that crazy.
Hi, I'm trying to reach Harriet. Is she available?
She is.
How you doing, Harriet?
Hold on, y'all. Somebody popped in.
No, we're not live. We're live, but they can't see you, Miss Tubman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't play that about my girlfriends. How you doing, Miss Tubman?
All right.
Happy early Mother's Day, baby. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm fine.
Where's Daddy at, baby? Let's get right to the bullshit.
You know I ain't got that problem right now. We talked about this already.
Oh, we did? Girl, you know we talked to fact. Hey! What's going on? Are you going to come join us on the podcast right now? We're live, baby.
I was waiting on you.
Oh, we're live, baby.
Tell her we need the mod in the chat.
I love your skin, honey. It glows.
Thank you.
Good for
Saying what?
We'll see you in a second. All right.
Excuse me?
Wait a minute, baby. Where's this man at with my motherfucking flaming hots, honey? Please hold.
Not the flaming hots. What Puddin at, y'all? Mr. Puddin.
Puddin ain't on Puddin on vacation, I think. What you got going on, podcast P? They say they call.
I ain't got nothing going on getting this girl together for her graduation tomorrow.
They say they calling you podcast P now.
Chalupa girlfriend graduate. Girl, shut the fuck up. You whatever I call you, you better be glad I'm calling you something. Excuse me, people.
Man, what you got going on?
Look.
Yeah.
She gonna tell me I am not a girlfriend. You better be.
What she want to be called?
She say she's his fiance.
Oh, all right then. She basically said put some respect on her title.
For
Kick her in her damn ankle and make them right.
Baby, did y'all see my live today?
Hi, Spooka!
No, he
Boo,
can't
did
bring
you
you
see
no
my live
Cheetos.
today?
He bring you the Cheetos, not the hot flame.
You ain't just hear me cussing his ass out.
You ain't hear him say, "Where my hot flamers?"
That's
He's
crazy.
like, baby, you already on fire. You on there shit else.
That's crazy. He brung you some Cheetos, blood.
I mean,
Them good too.
Nah.
Scooter.
Oh, baby, I was just ready to say.
fucking them
Let
motherfucking
me tell you
Cheetos up.
whenever you get a bag of chips, and it's got this motherfucking cat on there, baby.
Uh-huh.
The chips is cold. You hear me?
Not the cat.
It's the cat for me, baby. Old Chester Cheetah been making us know it for years, baby, with the
That's why I
product.
just said you over there fucking them chips up, baby. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
playing.
Okay. Girl, I'm hungry than a hostage, baby.
Mhm.
Hey man, we on the countdown too.
So you got to take these books back, right?
Yes.
So what you grabbing that for?
Cause you just told me until I call you back.
Go
I'm
ahead,
saying get
Harriet.
your stuff. You got to take the
That's
Jessica.
what I'm doing.
Go your dress, get your shoes. Cause baby, I don't live around the
Harriet,
corner. Sorry about
I
that,
got some
child.
facility boys for you, baby.
Do you?
If
What
ready to
is?
rock
What
and
is?
roll, baby. What's up?
What is? What is? You talking to Spooka, right?
No, he talking
I'm
to
talking to Miss
somebody in the chat.
Harriet Tubman.
Spooka
Oh,
already got a
Harriet Tubman.
facility, man.
Who?
Who?
Yeah, baby, my man in the facility.
Oh, you talking about
Oh, which
Spooka?
facility he's in?
The one called penitentiary.
You gonna bust out like that? Damn. I thought you was gonna say hey market or something, honey. You know
Nah,
what?
he put up for
What?
a minute.
I used to didn't understand why women didn't mess with men that's in jail. Now that I'm out of the bullshit, baby, and I'm back here in society, all them motherfucking phone calls and shit. They call you every 5 minutes, baby, ask you the same shit. What you doing? Living life, motherfucker. All that commissary and all that bullshit. Every time five phone call is a problem and shit. Get on up out of here. Holler at a bitch when you get out. Yeah.
But
I'm
then on the
hungry.
other side, then how they be? School.
Huh?
On the other side, how they be?
Fuck you and all your friends. Mm-hmm.
They be on the bull shit, huh?
Mm.
They
And
be
what's
loving
going
your
on?
ass while they in there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
When they get out, they don't fuck you time.
How long you and your man been together?
Since I was young,
How's
like
that?
12, 9.
Well, for now.
We broke up, we went back together. We
Yeah,
broke up and went back together.
yeah, it was a little
Just
dirty,
can't leave that dick alone, can you?
But we
Who
ain't
you
never
talking
left on
about?
bad terms. We always like moved away. Our parents moved away.
Mm.
So it wasn't never like we broke up type shit.
Are you in love?
Yeah, I'm in love.
How you know you in love?
How I know I'm in love?
Love is two fools between
Because
a
it's,
big mistake.
How?
you know, like you get a feeling when you feel like that person is the one. It's just like sometimes it be like, oh, can I breathe without this motherfucker? Can I live without
Mm.
this motherfucker type shit? It be like, damn, when you fall asleep, he the only type of motherfucker that can fit that. You know, that little
Mm.
feeling and shit. Like, it's a whole lot of reasons why I feel like this man.
Stuff, getting your stuff together. Here go the bag.
Have he ever slapped the shit out of you before because
Here
of your
go the
smart
bag,
ass
Sherrod.
mouth?
No,
Yeah.
no, because his
Scooter,
mouth
no,
is
he's
smart as
Scooter,
man.
no, he's smacking them chips.
Oh, girl, that good. I'm sorry, y'all, for smacking, baby. You know I'm a fat bitch, baby.
He ain't smacked the shit out of me because my mouth, because I'm gonna smack his ass back.
No.
That
I
part.
had a guy. I had a guy that told me, you know what I'm saying? I whoop bitch's ass and all that shit. And I had to let him know. I said, you know why you continue to beat women's ass? And he said, why? I said, because you ain't ran up on the right bitch yet.
That part.
Straight up.
That part. But if
I
you
know
have
some
me, I'm
bitches,
smacking
baby,
you
that
back.
have cut him from here to Milwaukee.
To be
Period.
honest, though, Scooter, anybody
Nah.
I ever talked to ain't never really put their hand on me.
Yeah, some women don't go through that bullshit.
My baby daddy grabbed me, and that was his last time grabbing me. I slung his motherfucking head into bricks and all kind of shit. Don't
You
put
know,
your
was
motherfucking
he
hand on me.
drunk?
No, he didn't
I'm
want
just
me
saying.
going outside.
Did he grab you around your neck or your arm?
My arms.
Girl, put the shoes in the whole box in there,
He
please.
should threw you on the bed and fucked the dog shit out of you, baby. You hear me? That's what he should have did.
No, I was too feisty for that.
You
What?
were.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
did I ask you a question, Spooka?
What you gonna ask me, Scoop?
When do you
Because I
drink?
know it's something. What you got going on?
Do you drink?
Yep.
Have you ever drank and got drunk with your man?
Yep. All the time.
When he fucking you, how you sound and look?
Oh, my auntie
How
on
you
here.
sound?
Because I'm on this broadcast and I don't want you to.
she talking about I'm on this broadcast.
My auntie
Huh?
on here.
You say why?
I said my auntie on here. I can't say all that.
Yo, ain't you down here? Come on, baby, get up on that motherfucking line. Yeah. Baby, time, shit, get out. All right,
Girl, you can
shut
say
your
what you want to
dumb
say.
damn it.
Somebody
Yeah.
trying to get them
It be
chips. He
real.
went crazy.
It be all kinds of sounds and looks. And
Hey, Spooka dude look just like T, the one that was just in his
no,
background.
don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. Don't do it.
One.
That dude in your background looked like her dude.
Oh, she got a white man?
Yeah,
No, I do not. My man is not white.
yeah,
So what's
I
yeah.
your
don't like
man's nationality?
my man
Hmm.
is Puerto Rican and black.
White.
He not white. It's a
Pink
difference.
Yeah, you
skin.
talking about with cigarette
Okay.
smoke skin.
Okay.
Don't do that, bitch. Don't play with my man.
Who, me?
Nah.
I'm just ready to say, damn, what the fuck I do? Who put up some in, girl? Not you got you a white man, honey. Okay. Girl, you better be careful with them motherfucking Mexicans.
Don't feed off into his shit, okay?
No, that's the
You
What?
truth.
ain't never lied. Them funky big feet, but motherfuckers, you better be careful, girl.
He mostly black. Let me put
He
that out
mostly
there.
black.
Yes.
Ain't no mostly. Is he all black or
No, his
black on
daddy, his
black?
his his
Yes.
his daddy amigo.
Okay, so what's going on, baby? Because it's
So
too
you
much
got
going
a
on, baby, with his
half and
nationality,
half.
baby.
Let me huh?
But you
There's
got a
too much
half and
going on
half.
with his nationality, baby. Okay, whatever. Why
He
I
said,
ain't got
okay,
no
whatever.
motherfucking man?
Hey, Lisa Ray said she won't date a man that can't cover all her bills and expenses, even the light bill.
Tell
Well,
Lisa
that's why
Ray.
she got a man now.
Nah.
That's
Oh,
why.
that's the reason why.
Tell Lisa, look, Lisa Ray, she got to pay some of the bills now.
Yeah, she said
Her pussy ain't that good, baby.
he gotta be able to pay all the bills, even
Tell
the
her
Uh,
light
now,
bill.
you gotta pay some now. At least one or two of the
well, let me
bills.
ask Lisa Ray a question. Lisa Ray, what makes your motherfucking pussy so good, baby, that you don't have to pay shit in your house?
That was your deposit. Hold on.
I don't
Um,
understand it. Because, baby, you must have some pussy from the other side of the moon, honey. Okay.
and then her expenses probably super high. Like you ain't living no
Expensive.
normal life.
Do you know Lisa Ray personally?
Nah, but I'm sure she probably trying to live.
She
Yeah,
wants
Lisa Ray
Chanel.
ain't got it. Lisa got child. Next. What's
God,
going
man.
on?
But it
Okay.
said,
I don't even want to start because I'm in somebody else's house. Okay. Lisa Ray. It's the name for me anyway.
you all rock, but you all rock with Lisa Ray
I don't know who she is.
When I get off of here, I
from
get you.
Players Club, Diamond.
My bad, y'all.
From
Lisa,
Clickers
oh, you talking
Club.
about the real Lisa Ray McCoy?
Yeah,
That bitch need to sit down somewhere. I'm so tired of her washed up ass. I don't know what to do. Girl gone. Now, she all right. But Lisa Ray need to heal.
I was talking about the real Lisa Ray said that.
Yeah, let me tell you about that's the bitch you was talking about. That was the bitch on the line.
Nah, the real Lisa
Oh, you
Ray.
ready to eat Lisa Ray up. Watch that. Lisa Ray. Girl, I know you from Chicago and all that stuff. Bitch, you ain't
Go
had
ahead,
no
my little dog.
work in years, baby. You're jealous of motherfucking the brat and her wife and what she got going on, girl. Sit your narrow, tired ass down somewhere, girl. I'm so tired of looking and seeing you, girl. You're not that from the Players Club. That's your biggest known movie, girl. Go sit down somewhere. Did she marry some motherfucker over in Uganda somewhere or something like that?
She just pissed you off real bad.
Yeah,
Yes,
'cause
baby, Lisa Ray.
that's
She just
so.
pissed
Oh
them
my
You are
God,
smooth
she
real
is
off.
all right
bad.
now.
Don't be
Um,
talking now, Scooter. You can't be
All
talking
right,
about my
that
girl.
is the Brad sister. Y'all all right? Y'all
that
that's
is the breast
That
they
is
don't
her sister.
talk.
Yep.
Yeah, they both from Chicago.
Don't
oh
be talking
bro.
about my girl Lisa now.
Man, fuck Lisa Ray.
I know that's right, Poodle. Poodle.
That bitch was using her fans. They you know how people send checks or 111s and 222s. You know that happens with rich people, right?
Y'all see
So
What?
the
that girl in
normal
trouble.
rich people are sending back with a card, thank you and all this stuff. This bitch was spending the cash. Don't
She was
nobody
in
want
the
Lisa Ray no
cash.
more, honey. Girl down with that big ass forehead. Okay. I'm
Man,
not convinced.
Lisa Ray.
Girl down.
Lisa Ray got it. She gonna have to find her one of them YNs.
Wow, a young nigga.
Shit, they ain't even supplying like
They
that.
showed the
Baby,
fuck not
they
to
ain't finna
see
pay
because
all
baby,
Yeah.
that.
you
They ain't finna
at
give
this
you
point,
nothing. Yeah, only thing you gonna get probably is some
good
dingling
head.
and shit. That's it.
Yeah,
The
cause baby
little
Lisa Ray old as the Bible now, baby. You probably can park a Mack truck up her ass now, baby. Ain't nobody want that shit. Girl down.
Drive the Mack truck.
Ain't nobody on that. Next.
Man,
She got her little thing, baby. Next. Who we out?
this man is
I
crazy.
thought
Lisa
what's the name of
Ray.
her wife got a divorce.
Who?
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 The Brad and her wife.
When?
I
Nah,
just
girl.
I
Now
think
that's I'm like
nah.
Scooter
I
now.
don't think so. I just saw something with them on there together.
yeah.
Where you getting your information from, girl? Back page.
I just see shit on the internet. You gotta
This nigga talking about back
I don't
page.
need to be on there, but shit, I just be running across shit on
See,
YouTube and shit, and I just be
she gotta
looking
go.
at it.
She gotta go to the reliable pages, like that Shade
Look,
Room, DJ Academic.
That's why I said I heard shit. I
Yeah,
don't
say
know for
cheese.
sure. I
Yeah.
ain't saying it's true.
Them
I'm just saying.
No, cause
do
I think
y'all
I seen
remember?
what you seen too though. I think I
Do y'all
seen that
remember the
too.
real? What happened to the original Shade Room with Kaya and the transsexual?
I don't know.
I ain't
Y'all
never.
know who I'm talking about? Kaya from the Shade Room, the original Shade Room.
I ain't
I
never
don't know
even
who
really
owned
Mm-mm.
it
watched
now.
it.
Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna even speak upon that lady name. That bitch would chew you out and spit you in, baby. Just ass backwards. That lady mouth is a trip. Her
Yeah.
shit 50 times worse than mine. So I love you, Kanye girl. Come on and join our podcast one day, baby, and tell us about the bullshit, baby. You can keep that
Bro.
tranny baby with you, honey.
And they
Oh
said
Like,
Lord.
they said
Y'all don't
Ti
remember them?
who?
I ain't never even knew who ran the motherfucking shade room, to be honest.
The original Shade Room used to be with the girl Kaya, my neck, my
What's that?
back,
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
her,
yeah.
but I ain't know.
and the transsexual.
Here, I'm gonna turn this.
I
Hey.
Who?
don't think they fuck with each other no more. I think they fell out, and that Shade Room ain't really been. They need both of them. Like you know how like Sherry Shepherd tried to replace Wendy Williams. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like it's good, clean, fun. Oh my God, all that bullshit. She could never sit in that purple chair like that. Yeah, I don't even like Sherry Shepherd.
Mm-mm.
I
Hmm.
ain't care too much about Wendy Williams. Shit,
Now wait a minute, baby. You
baby, her
treading
ass
on
was too
dangerous
messy.
grounds
I
right
thought
now,
that
baby.
was a
That's my
man.
sister.
She was messy as hell,
I thought she
Yeah.
was a man at first.
But I'm gonna tell you something about Wendy Williams,
but
baby.
she be speaking
Trust
fact.
me. Shit, you better know it, baby. And she
She be
can
speaking
make or break your career. I
fact.
like them. Ooh, I'm with the bullshit, baby.
All right, they say your boy Ti jumped off a stage mid performance because somebody was messing with Tiny in the crowd, messing with his
You talking
I
wife.
about
can
Miss
believe that
Piggy?
because he's special anyway.
He ain't got it all.
He ain't got it all.
They say
T.I. ain't
Tip.
got it
Fuck with
all.
his wife, and
You
you
know
know
what? I'm gonna tell you something about them. I believe that their relationship is hanging on to a thread and a needle.
It's
He,
possible.
Ti is cold. You hear me? Bitch, you know how fine he is in real life, and
Mm-hmm.
he date Miss Piggy. Is you cool?
He said, Miss Piggy.
Yeah,
Hell
girl,
no.
you know that bitch that went to Africa and got her eyes gray. You know,
Her
it's
and
a
her daughter.
thing. It's a thing where people with money just got too
Too
much money.
much
They don't
money.
know what the fuck to do with it. Now, why was
Mm-mm.
she taking her bad built body ass over in Africa to get her eyes gray? And you know that man probably got 1,000 motherfucking bitches. But the only reason why I think they still together is because when Tiny was with Escape, you know they were still together. They been dating a long time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know that she put him on. So I believe that he's still obligated to be with her ugly ass. But whatever the case may be, I like Tiny. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
She
that in them
cool.
kids.
Yeah, that too. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm sure
'Cause he
he
goes
married her
strong without
without a
his kids.
prenup. So, hey, it is what it is.
They
But
probably
I like Shekinah messy ass baby. Now that's my sister right there.
I love Shekinah.
yeah, they
What?
probably
They
open though.
not friends no more. What happened with her and Tiny?
I don't know.
But you know they were best friends.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Um, well, let me bring up the next one. You know what I'm tired of?
Uh-oh.
Mm.
I'm so tired of these escape bitches, baby. I don't know what to do.
What
Candy
the
needs to just,
separation and coming back together.
yeah, it's just so much bullshit with them. And
Mm-hmm.
girl, they just having The problem is that don't nobody, the girl, Latasha and Candy don't like each other. They
Mm-hmm.
really don't like each other. And on top of it is that her sister, Latasha, the fat bitch that can sing,
Mm-hmm.
her sister don't fuck with her neither. But why they keep on going through shit is that when you got a legendary group like that, Latasha is the singing bitch of the show. They really, really need her
She
because
do got a voice.
if they disbanded and all four of us became Escape Baby, that's what it sounds like without Latasha. You understand what I'm saying? Could you imagine us?
Baby, because that shit won't be right with
All them hollering
her.
ass bitches, baby.
Shit.
All they do is holler. So they need her.
All they do is
It's
talk.
just like TL without the C. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, get on up out of here. I'm so tired of seeing they little reality
Baby.
show and shit. I ain't seen an episode of it.
I seen
And
that
you,
they had some shit about was it Latoya, Latasha, one of them supposed
yeah,
to stole
her.
some money from her sister or some shit and made a
Yeah,
song about it.
child, the husband and took and sold them off and made side deals and all
Uh-huh.
that bullshit. Well,
All
you
that
know her
different shit.
husband from Chicago.
Oh,
Did I
Latoya.
say more? Yeah,
Latasha,
he's a
Latoya,
scam.
whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look. Without without blaming y'all ex, what should have y'all done differently in a relationship?
Had that would have happened to them.
Without blaming
What?
y'all
Different.
ex, what should y'all have done in y'all relationship?
I
I feel
personally
like
would have went
oh,
back
go
and
ahead.
talked to my group members.
I'd have communicated better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially if you ain't had nothing to do with it. And
Hmm.
because she didn't go and communicate with him, further lets me know she was down with the bullshit.
No, no, I'm saying in a relationship, like in your relationship, like dating. What should you have done differently without blaming your ex?
I feel like I should have done differently when it comes to cursing the motherfucker out. I need to stop cursing the motherfucker out and actually listen more.
Oh.
That part.
All
And
Well,
Cause
that's
right.
I
I
why I
never
know
say
had a
when
man
I get in my
problem.
communication.
mood, when I get in my move and I get mad, it's like, bitch, fuck what you saying. I'm finna go in on your ass. And I ain't trying to hear shit, bitch. I don't care if it's the truth or not.
See, yeah, now that's ignorant.
Well, I ain't never had a man before. So go ahead and do.
I say communicate.
So you would have
Okay.
That
communicated more.
communicated more. Cause you know I got rid of my ex.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know that.
She's trying to
What
get I don't know
happened?
that.
Well, we know now, baby. What happened?
I'm saying.
Look.
And give it to me straight with no chaser,
That's,
baby.
I mean,
Look.
24.
You work it up.
Shut up, y'all fucking kids in there.
Baby, you not finna be slick. What happened?
Well,
Okay, baby.
okay, I'm serious. Okay, cool, Scooter. For real. Okay, we was together for 24 years,
Uh-huh.
and he got caught with a Mexican. Started cheating on me and everything. I forgave him again. So about a year ago, year and a half ago, I caught him again. So I stopped talking to him, but we still living in the same house. For a whole year, we was walking past each other, don't speak to each other, don't do nothing.
So
So
you
I
was making
told
yourself
him
miserable.
exactly.
Okay.
So I said, well, I'm in a relationship, and May 1st, I'm moving my new guy in. You gotta move out.
And what happened?
I moved him in and he didn't move out.
And you know what? I'm sorry to tell you this. Now you know I love you, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I was your man, that man, you know
Hmm.
what I would have did?
What you would have did?
I'd have whooped your ass all through that motherfucking house. You first and him second.
So now he moved out.
Of course he did.
He's about, of course he did.
E.
And
That's
You knew what the
different.
fuck you was doing. That's why I don't fuck with women, because of shit like that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey,
look.
Spooka.
Go
shit,
ahead.
man.
Go ahead, Scooter.
Nah,
You
don't
know,
start your shit, Scooter.
no, I'm
What you want
listening.
to say?
Have anybody seen the Nene Leak show?
Mm-mm.
I don't watch TV, so you talking to the wrong one.
I didn't even know who the bitch was, baby, until I looked at the backdrop and it was her. Nene Leak's like a fish now. What's going on with her?
In the chat, they said, wait, both of them was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got podcast P on here telling us stories. Hey, look, and we started a new segment on here called Story Time with Scooter. So, Scooter, be ready to tell
Oh
your
my
story
God.
at the at Story Time with Scooter. But yeah, what y'all was talking about?
You
Nene
ain't
Leak.
never tell us what you would change about yourself.
Okay.
Who me?
Now,
Yeah,
you.
you.
Don't say nothing, motherfucker. You gotta say what you
Hey,
gonna change.
I
What you
wouldn't
I
have
would
been
don't
change.
so
think
giving. I wouldn't have been so giving. Like,
why.
That part.
because I threw all my money away.
Well, you know what? Relationships is not based on dead white men on a blue
No, but that
bill.
one was. So that's why I said I wouldn't have been so giving.
Oh,
Because I would have found out what it was early sooner if I wasn't so giving.
okay,
You feel me?
okay. Who on here ever got their heart broke?
I'm sure everybody
Shit.
should have.
All
Right.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I ain't never had a man before, so don't put me in that bullshit. I ain't never had my
You
heart broke.
you you had your heart broke when you stuck your finger in that urn to
I was
me.
just
And
gonna
that woman,
say
cooter cattle.
Nah, that didn't break my heart. That fucked my mind up.
that.
Yeah, so yeah, that didn't break my
Yeah,
heart.
I didn't
You
have
know what?
mine
I
about
guess.
2 or 3 times.
Well, so have I ever had my heart broke? Not relationship wise, but when my mom died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I
didn't have
guess
that.
a heartbrook is a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's a that's
That's
a
a
hard
different part.
takeaway. That
okay,
takes
so
that
yeah,
takes the
okay,
heart.
so
That don't
yeah. I
even
thought
breaks
y'all
the
was gonna
heart.
say that. So hell, no, I ain't never had my motherfucking heart broke. I'm trying to donate this motherfucker to a motherfucker. You hear me? Okay.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Motherfucker said he
I
trying
want
to
to know
donate.
what it's like to wait for daddy to come home, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Well,
know
bitch,
you
you
got
gotta
a
get
mother.
you somebody
I
to
don't
Huh?
know.
see.
I don't know what
You
it's
know
like to
why
wait
I
for
think
daddy
that
to come
a
home.
lot of people always say that I'm
I
not
don't know
ready,
nothing
and
about that.
I think that I'm ready, but I'm 41
Okay, so
years
I'm gonna
old.
ask you, what makes you feel you ready for it?
Um, just I don't know. I really look at all y'all and just like people in general, and I just look at relationships and stuff, and especially my sisters and how sometimes they go through bad stuff and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
I love hard. You know what I'm saying?
Me
And
too.
that's just a feeling that I just don't want to feel as a heartbreak. I couldn't even imagine what that feel like. And if it's anything something like with how what it was with my mama, baby, fuck it, baby. I just keep on going in the alley playing Sally at night. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but
Hey, no,
yeah, but
it hurt though. I ain't gonna lie.
It hurt.
A heartbreak is
Yeah, it do.
I
crazy.
It
wouldn't.
really
I
do.
wouldn't be able to tell you it hurt the same because I wasn't ever in that
It
predicament.
ain't
God
nowhere
forbid.
near the
right.
same.
But
It ain't nowhere
it
near the same as losing a
it's
mother.
heartbreak
It's
when you
very, very
you
But
gotta
heartbreaking.
you
the
gotta actually don't try to train
stomach
your
hurt.
man to think like everything gonna be bad type shit. Cause some people get good relationships out of that shit.
But you
Every
know what?
female.
I think that if I ever started dating with somebody, I think that I would really, really, truly date that person. I would really proceed with caution. You know, a lot of people just date just to have a man or a woman. You know, you never
Yeah.
get to
That's
really
true.
know that person. You know what I'm saying? And
But you
I'm the
can't
type
even
of person,
necessarily say that though.
huh?
You can't necessarily just say that though, because some motherfuckers change once you really get
Get with them.
them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that and that too. But when you date a person for a long time, you kind of. So first of all, honey, you can't hide behind the mask all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes that mask is gonna fall and you're gonna slip and
Mhm.
you're gonna really, really get to know that person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my thing is that I never been in a relationship before, but I think that the key thing that really, really breaks, or the two key things that really, really break people up, are communication and
And
cheating.
trust. Trust.
Cheating, yeah. So communication and trust. So I believe that. So I personally would like to so if I ever, my thing is, if I ever did it, I would want somebody that is not as established as I am. But I would want a person who don't got nothing but is willing to build something. You
Deal.
understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because you enjoy it while you're building it, and it's gonna take both y'all. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Hmm.
half of mine and half of yours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And once you get that, I feel as though that
But you know
hey,
what
I'm
though,
gonna stay
Puddin?
with what I'm saying, huh?
You got some that you can help build with, and then them motherfuckers get up to the top and then try to play with you.
Yeah,
Feel what I'm
well,
saying?
it'd be split equally. And if he gets to the top or she gets to the top and they feel as though, hey, you know what I'm saying, they want to take their half and leave with it, I was here to enjoy the ride anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think I look at life different than a
Different
lot of
than most
people
people.
because
Yeah.
I experience just being around people, and I've been around
Mm-hmm.
all different types of people. You know, I fell out with friends, with some of my 25-year friends, because I talk to any and everybody. I don't care about no homeless man being right there and looking and stinking and all that stuff. Nigga, you want to get high and I got it to give, let's get high. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm that type of
I
person.
mean, they
And
human too.
yeah, they are human, and I'm not a judgmental person. Hell, I'm gay, black in America, honey. I ain't got no time or no motherfucking
Yeah.
shit to be pointing finger at no bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
and I lost friends because of that, because I don't like. First of all, the person in question is down on their luck already. You know, why would you judge them? Because you never know when the motherfucking sky may fall on you, honey.
That
Excuse
part.
me. And you never know when you might need somebody.
Yeah.
So it is very, very important that you always treat people as you want to be treated.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
like a lot of motherfuckers, I could say, cause even look at like through Facebook and shit like that, you know how motherfuckers be like, bitch, you nasty, you got different type of baby daddies and this, you got more
Yeah.
than all. Yeah,
You know
you can't
what?
necessarily say that and then talking about how motherfuckers baby daddies not take care of their kids. But at the end of the day, if your man get off, bitch, you basically being a single parent yourself.
Yeah. Well, a part of that I blame on women. as far as like the baby daddy stuff. I believe that these young girls are infatuated with the lifestyle that girls like Nicki Minaj and Carly B produces,
Juicing. Mm.
and they think that, and they really think that that lifestyle is where it at. It's not. The lifestyle is going to a bitch's school, sitting down and getting educated so you can be comfortable and possibly live that lifestyle. That lifestyle is not gonna come to you, honey, just because you got some tight, hairy, funky pussy and a pretty face, baby. Because you're gonna age. No, I'm serious. And
No.
no disrespect to women, I'm just outspoken like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm team women all the way. You know, but I just think that
You ain't
it's
being
kid.
disrespectful. You just
You
talking your
speaking the
shit about
truth.
some
Yeah,
bitches that got the real
and
report.
I think that we are in a generation like we are older people, and a lot of these kids was not even thought of when we was coming up,
Yeah,
and times change. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And I think that social media is to blame for that.
It's playing a
I
big
I
part in
think
it.
that because it's nothing educational that's being out here right now. What the fuck happened to WTTW Chicago Channel 11? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man still
People
watch
don't
that.
watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Man still watch that school.
Yeah, I tried to turn to watch PBS News. The bitch wanted to watch WGN. You know what I'm saying,
For real.
girl? So I just think that um, good stuff is not promoted as good. If you can really just take a look at it, Facebook is being misused, abused, and all us are doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody that's on there trying to be a leader. I don't think that there's no good. There's some leaders here, but
I'm
people
just gonna
like
say that.
Dr. Maya Angelou and all them are dead. You know what I'm saying? Real women, trailblazers and stuff. And I don't believe that a lot of these young girls are being sat down and taught to turn off that TV and open up a book and learn history about trailblazing women and how they doing it. Everybody just want a Louis Vuitton bag. You know what I'm saying?
That
And
part.
yeah,
So
so nobody want to read and do all that. Everybody want to kick it in the street and get a new Mercedes Benz and all that stuff.
all that
So
material shit.
yeah, all that materialistic shit, and unfortunately, honey, these are the days and times that that's what everybody want now.
Hey, if you
I'm
in the
not saying
chat,
everybody,
hold on, y'all.
huh?
If you in the chat, if you watching right now, drop the popcorn. Drop the popcorn emoji in the chat. Put the popcorn emoji in the chat. If you in the building, put the
Yeah,
popcorn emoji in the chat.
Yeah,
what the
but
fuck that mean?
They gonna if they should know what I mean. They're gonna drop popcorn the emoji. They're gonna put it in the chat. Drop
Yeah.
drop the popcorn emoji in the chat if you in the building watching right now.
so how so how you feel about the how you feel about when motherfuckers say, like, you know how motherfuckers be like, don't tell my kid this, don't tell my kid that. So if you a believer in it take a village to raise kids.
Uh huh. So,
Ain't you got to
so,
take them to
I
school?
think
so
so.
I can agree.
Okay, what
I
you mean
think
you
it
don't know where to
is.
put them?
I think it do.
I can agree. Can y'all hear
You better
me?
put them on
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
top
can
of
hear
the
you.
bed
I can agree with that
so you could take them with you.
to a certain extent. Y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't hear y'all. Damn. Well, look, I'll just keep on going on.
Your phone like flitching in and out. You got that I love you mobile.
That's a real I love Boost Mobile.
But yeah, I
It's on your.
yeah. See, she know she they dropping them in the chat. Netta, shout out to Netta.
I ain't even been in the chat.
Shout out to Netta.
Let me
Your
see.
ID is in your.
But yeah,
Like,
I think it take a village to raise
I
kids.
think so too, cause you
But
know how motherfucker be. Oh, go ahead, CB.
but nowadays it's kind of different
It is.
these
because
kids these
because
days
everybody
crazy.
feel like yeah the kids a little off, but that's because of the parents though.
Yep.
Because every time say the kid do something that you know a kid ain't supposed to be doing, you feel me?
Hmm.
Hmm.
And you try to not even disciplining kids. Just hey, don't do that. It's people that's going, hey, don't talk to my kids like that.
Like,
Well, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And you
yeah.
ain't even telling them nothing wrong. You just
right,
telling them don't do that because you know that ain't what a kid supposed to be doing.
right.
And
That's
it,
why I say I don't give a fuck. If you telling my kids something right, I ain't gonna be the one to shut you up. They look at me, shit, you gotta listen. You feel
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Graceful Nina, that's true. She's about everyone needs a village. Hell, adults do too. That's a fact.
Yes,
That's it.
amen. Tell
But
her amen.
But
but
guess
with the
what?
adults,
Some
it's hard to you with the adults. You can't tell them nothing either. They think everything is hating. You hating on them, or you telling them something wrong. You can't even keep it real with another adult these days. It's hard to have a
yeah,
conversation with adults.
yep, motherfucker think you trying to come at them sideways or something.
Yeah.
I just feel like shit. To me, it take a village to raise a kid because
Hold
some
on. Let
you
me
might be
let me let
taught
Scooter
that I
in.
wasn't taught. You feel what I'm saying? Some the next motherfucker might wasn't taught that I might was taught. You feel what I'm saying? So we all could teach each other around this motherfucker for real. We can all teach each other around this motherfucker.
Yeah, I just had to check a motherfucker. I just sent you to the voicemail twice. You gonna call a third time? Damn.
I
But
thought that
what
was
was
at
the?
our little Boost Mobile.
Yeah. So what was the question that you had asked me?
Do you feel like it is you a firm believer in it take a village to raise a kid?
No,
Why you say
Okay.
that?
because if you are a true adult and you really, really mean well with your kids, should no five motherfuckers have to tell you or teach you or go in with you and to know how to raise a child? Does it take a village to if the child is out there doing stupid shit
See, that's the
to correct them and pull them up? Yes.
That's part of the
The
village.
is two parents being in the household important? Yeah, but it don't matter who the fuck raised you as long as you raising your children correctly. You
Yeah.
can raise any motherfucking body. I don't believe that. I believe that what you saying doesn't take a village to raise a child. I believe that that's misunderstood and exaggerated a lot because didn't no motherfucking village have to raise me. My mama raised me, and although I've done stupid shit, I still know better though. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So
But when you was
You
coming up, was it other adults like in the neighborhood able to tell you, hey, no, don't do that, stop doing that, and you listen?
yes.
Right. So
that's
that's
And
part of
that's
that.
it.
what and that's what I meant
Right.
to it. So I don't believe I understand what you're saying, but I just feel as though that it doesn't have to take a village to raise a child. An experienced parent can do that.
Right. Right.
I know a lady with six boys.
Yeah, I see
Five
what you
of them
saying
went to
too.
college and one of them got a good job. You understand what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
she don't even know who the fuck her kid's daddy is. You know? So I'm inclined to well, let me tell you something. Let me just rephrase it then, Spooka. I'm inclined to agree with you on that to a certain extent.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you got Deja and her three kids, you know what I'm saying, and trying to raise them, then absolutely yes, you're gonna need a village to take on to raise a child because that's a child raising a child. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, to that certain extent. But
Shout out Melissa
experience,
Field, Jasmine Jackson. Shout out to all
older
y'all dropping the popcorn in the chat.
older people, does it take them? No.
Nah.
Because an experienced parent is going to teach you right from wrong, and
Yeah.
everything and everybody know uh, it starts from home, honey.
For sure.
Yeah, it started for home. It definitely started from
Yeah,
home.
and but
But you know how
a
you
lot
know
of a
go
lot of
ahead.
these. I'm sorry. A lot of these people are not raising these kids with dignity and respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's what is a lot of shit. That's what I think that is a lot that's being missed because respect comes along with a lot of things.
Yeah.
So yeah,
For
But
sure.
you know, yeah, you got some of these motherfuckers out here raising their kids how to be gang and shit, and not these motherfuckers going out here shooting
and
up
that is the
school and doing all this
exact
shit.
reason why the Chicago police are shooting them down like animals. For that reason that you just said.
Yeah.
Raising your kids to be gang and all that stuff, because you know only gang only goes so far.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they're killing each other and the Chicago police are killing them.
She said, Scooter,
Yeah.
remember you said your mom got on y'all for not speaking when you come in the room. These kids now don't speak and they parents
Speak
say
At
at
nothing.
all.
all.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah, and
don't.
and 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 if it's
But
an
that's the
older
parents'
lady that
fault.
comes up and
Man
if it's
better.
an
Like
older
Scooter said,
lady
it started
that's
from
in
home.
the yeah, and if it's an older lady that's in the room with these new kids and say, "Hey, you supposed to speak," the
Yeah.
mama will cuss the old lady out.
We were just
Not me.
saying that.
Not
Yeah,
me.
That
you know what I'm
Let me tell
saying.
you
So
something, Scooter.
yeah,
I feel you, but like you said, to a certain extent, like far as just beating on my kid for no fucking reason, bitch, you're not gonna do that. But if you telling them something right and I'm not around type shit,
mm,
they gonna listen because at the end of the day, they know you don't disrespect your elders. My kids know how I feel about that. You don't
mm,
fuck with nobody that's disabled. You don't disrespect no elder, none of that.
mm,
They know how I feel about that.
yeah.
Well, I'm putting your
Well,
So,
son in the headlock when I catch him. I'm letting you know that right now. I ain't gonna
Which
hold
one?
you.
The little stripper?
Yeah, that little
yeah.
nigga been talking crazy for the last 3 days for no reason.
I got something that I want to talk about.
Go for it.
I want to talk about something that's rarely probably talked about on podcasts.
Mhm.
I want to talk about drug addiction and sexual transmitted
Affecting.
infections.
Okay.
That's what I want to talk about. A lot of people shy away from these two conversations. The reason why I want to talk about that is because earlier I had an ignorant motherfucker that came and I jumped in. I truly jumped in his business, and he made the statement of all homosexuals have HIV.
That ain't true.
That's
I know
not.
it ain't true, and you know I had to jump in his business and say that. Now I say all that to say this because what I told him was that you have your facts wrong. Maybe you should go on Google, like how you go and try to find a restaurant to eat at, and new Jordans coming out and all that stuff. Ask Google, and a lot of people, young people, don't understand that in the Chicago area, the North Lawndale, Inglewood, Austin area, the heavily populated areas, HIV is the leading minority of African American women. Just being a homosexual, I had to catch myself. It's very very high risk. You know, it is a lot of women that is living with that shit. But so, and then that takes me back to what was said in the last group when I'm not this time, but the last time when I was out, and I actually had went to this place called Task Force, and it's on the west side, and they're very here's the condom, come get tested, one of them sites, but it's predominantly gay people that runs well LGBTQ people that runs the place, and it was the lady that was bringing her daughter in there, and I guess the little girl was fucking, and
Mhm.
she brought her in to take an HIV test, but the lady was so disgusted at the surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Another young bitch, and just was saying like, what is this place? I never seen this because it's off in a cut. They help with housing and all this and all that. And I had to let her know. This bitch had made a comment and said, "Baby, all them I got it." I said, bitch, you got what? 'Cause the only thing I ever gave a man was a good time, honey. Is you cool up in here, baby? So it's just okay. So a lot of people don't talk about that. And Spooka, I would like to know your take on that.
I don't think
What
it's
I
let
mean,
it
if you got
already.
it, bitch, let
Turn
it
it
be
in,
known.
Smokey.
I mean, I
Shit.
don't know. I like
That's not the
me
answer that
personally.
I thought that you would say. This is
What's my
very,
take on
very
what? I
that
must have
that
get the
that
Thank
question.
wasn't the
you.
answer that I thought that you was gonna say. You know, ain't nobody gonna let it be known because of the stigma that comes with it.
Yeah, cause I'm not
But
putting the
rest
next thing.
assured you, my dear Spooka, a bitch with cancer wish she had it, honey. Trust me. You got anything to say? Everybody quiet tonight. See,
I'm listening.
I
I'm
can't
No, I'm
believe that
trying to.
y'all
I'm
don't
No,
know
trying to
I'm
about
see.
trying to
that.
see what's the
I'm trying to
question.
see. Right. I'm trying to see what's the
What was
question.
your? Well, I asked her what was her take on just that subject.
Well, the first thing
Period
you said,
about
the first,
Well,
sexual
had
transmitted
the lady
diseases.
came in and she
No, no,
just
no, no.
the
About sexual transmitted infections. What is your take on that personally? How do you feel about that? That is statistically that they say African American women is the leading minority of people that's infected. You're African American. I'm not saying you the positive. I'm saying as a woman, as a human being, what is your take on that?
I mean, it could happen because at the end of the day, shit, we got a motherfucker hole that we hold bacteria in at the end of the day. It's about motherfuckers
hmm
protecting themselves. I mean, shit, you got to protect yourself. If you going to go out there just fucking, you got to protect yourself.
I swear you do. Can't be
How do you
having
feel
every
about that,
man.
Auntie?
You gotta. Hey, you better put your Jimmy on. They
she
got
from the
women's
old school.
Jimmy
She
and
said, "Put
men's.
your Jimmy on."
Yeah, because there's a lot. There's a lot going on out here in these. I was just telling somebody. I said, you know what? This society of 2025 is more gay women's and gay men's
Mm-hmm.
than anything.
It
And I
is.
was looking at somebody on Facebook, and he put five top states, and Atlanta was number one.
Well, there's a lot of homosexuals that live in Atlanta also.
And
That San Francisco, Chicago,
no, they didn't
all
put
major
Chicago on
cities.
there. They didn't put Chicago on there. They put Miami. They
Uh,
put LA,
Where it's
uh,
warm at? They chilling. They ain't trying to be
18,
cold.
Georgia.
mm
They put all they need Chicago. I was looking for Chicago to be on there, but it was not on there.
It's a lot of motherfucking homosexuals in this
Yeah, they
motherfucking
should have
city.
said the north side. It's more on the north side. Boy
Well,
town.
yeah, that, but
I
is
mean,
the north side is segregated. I mean, the north side is integrated. That is the only
Right.
part of the city where a little bit of this and that stays there.
Yeah.
The bulk of the money stays there also. But the north side of Chicago is really, really nice, and it has a different type of people there versus the south side, the west side,
hmm
Inglewood,
that,
south suburb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, then you got Northwestern University up there, DePaul, Loyola, and all that stuff. So it's very, very diversified. And the rent is has giraffe pussy up there too, baby. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to ask. Like, what was y'all thoughts? What was your thought on that on TV as being a man that fuck with black women?
Well, my woman is
But you once upon a time had a black woman.
yeah, for sure though. But me, I
All
ain't gonna
right
lie.
then. So
I
come
ain't
on
gonna
with the
lie. I ain't gonna
bullshit. You're
lie.
black.
I keep a do rag though. I don't even. I wasn't
Oh.
playing like that. I ain't had when I had my son. It was because I wanted him. It wasn't on mistake or nothing like that. So I
Mhm.
stayed strapped up at all times. I ain't play like that.
yeah.
So this is my thing. So maybe about a year ago, I have a very, very foul sexual mouth, and I always explore what I do and how I do it and where I
hmm
do it. So a lady hit me up one time and she said, "I want to ask you a question." And she was like, "If you just talk to me, I'll send you a 111222," which she certainly had my attention, honey. But the question that she asked me, I was ready for, but I wasn't ready for. Like I thought that she was gonna ask me something about that, and she said no. And she said, uh, do you protect yourself out there in the world when you're doing that? And I brutally answered her that. I said, sometimes, and she was like, well, what about if you catch something and stuff like that? Well, you know me, I'm a God fearing man. And I feel as though like death can come at any time in any way. And my thing is that I feel like that God promised us a checkout date. You just don't know how and when you're gonna check out. You understand what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So whether you hit by a bus, catch cancer, brain aneurysm, AIDS,
You
this,
never
Anything.
know.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe that that's not gonna stop. That is the reason why, and that's what God had in
Had
store
plan for
for
you.
you to
Yeah.
check out. You understand what I'm saying? So
That part.
although it is very, very important that you do use protection. Don't listen to me. I'm telling you, whoever's watching, to use protection. But I'm just
Yeah.
talking about me, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it was. I told her the honest to God truth, but I can tell you right now, I've never been burnt before, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? I've never been burnt before. Never.
Mm.
Yeah. So
That's a
just
good
a
thing,
brother.
then.
For
That's
Yeah,
a
it
real.
good
is.
thing.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right,
But I'm
we're
go
gonna
ahead.
start from Spooka. But the
Oh, he
question,
changed that conversation real quick.
I mean, we can keep going. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, cause I ain't tripping. I'm sitting back. But look,
Okay.
all right, the conversation from Spooka, and then we're gonna go around. But the same question for all y'all.
Okay.
You find your best friend in bed with your mate.
What, like, what would you do?
Yeah.
Uh, I
I
can't
beat the
even
fuck out
answer
of both
that.
of
I can't even answer that my best friends are women. And I don't think they too fond of fucking the fact of homosexual. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna have to throw the dice at Spooka, honey.
I mean, shit. If I ain't gonna lie to you, it could be the heat of the moment. I mean, I'm down to do anything. Just walking into that shit and just mad. You never know where that might take you. But me personally, I know for sure something gonna happen to both of their ass.
Right.
I'm gonna take that iron pipe, the
Yeah.
bed they laying in. I'm gonna wear that mattress in
Let's
their
just
ass out
say
with it.
I did do it. What would I do?
You heard me, Dory?
Uh
They gonna be in my bed
well, I
and that
wouldn't
iron
fight
pipe.
nobody.
I'm gonna take that iron pipe and I'm gonna wear both of
You know
their
what
ass
I
out and
would
then
do?
put them out.
I would stop messing with the friend.
You said you would.
I would stop messing with the friend. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
even.
stop messing with
I
both
might
of them.
check her, or check him, or something like that. But I would absolutely stop messing with the friend.
Right
And
there.
depending on well, because that's not, friends don't do that, honey.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
And if you slept with my man, honey, that means that we wasn't friends from Jump Street.
But
You
you know
understand what
what?
I'm
If that
saying?
was your man, he wouldn't slept with your friend either.
That part too. So that's why,
So
and then next with the guy, what I would do is that I would sit down and have a conversation with him and ask him, what is it that I'm doing that you're not attracted to me no more? That you have to go out and get it from somewhere else. Is it something that I can fix? Do you think that is this something that, because I'm a big thing in communicating, So with me, I'm not gonna say it can't happen, but um, I would ask and see what it is. If it's some stupid shit, you can get the fuck out the door with her too. But if it's just some shit that I'm doing and that he's not communicating, then I would try to work on, just try to work with it. But I don't give second and third chances.
I mean, I feel you on trying to figure it out, but shit, once I figure it out, you still gotta go.
Oh
I make
yeah.
that happen for the
Mm-mm.
next motherfucker,
Well,
but you ain't it.
I wouldn't necessarily say that you still would have to go because that'd be defeating the purpose. Maybe it's not him. Maybe it was I. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
So
you, but why would you do it with my friend though? You can go do it with any motherfucker body else, but why would you play with my friend like
well, because it's a thing called lust, Spooka, my dear. I'm not the only bad bitch in the world, honey.
that? You
You
right.
understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a thing called lust. Just like how you lust for Beyonce or Morris Chestnut or you know what I'm saying. This person or that person is lust. So
Mm-hmm.
you're only human, honey, and humans make mistakes. Nobody is perfect.
That part.
That's true.
Yeah. So, I would definitely try to figure it out. Now if we came to the conclusion that, well, you ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? I really, really love you, man. The bitch was just bad and all that and this and that. Well, maybe you need to be with her. And 9 times out of 10, baby, that's not gonna work. Cause I'm a firm believer in this. You always lose them the way you get them eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Now that I do believe.
Yeah.
I
So,
definitely
That's a
believe
true
that.
statement there.
yeah.
Cause
So,
baby,
yeah.
All right.
I done
I
had
don't
some
know.
episodes.
You be having who?
I said I done had some episodes. Baby,
Ooh,
About what?
child.
Rick could tell you.
Man, I can't tell them nothing.
I done did.
What?
I done did
Tell us.
all.
Tell us. We listen.
Cause I ain't gonna lie to you right now.
Mm.
I was in a relationship. My little friend, he was in a little relationship, whatever the case may be. But it happened that I end up catching feelings. So I end up cutting
Mm.
my shit off.
God.
But me being selfish, I'm like, bitch, you gotta cut her off type shit. But I'm like, okay, he ain't doing it. So I signed up for this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I got it in my head, I signed up for this because I was with somebody, he was with somebody. But we fuck with each other, we fuck with each other. Now he decide, okay, well, we in a relationship type shit. Whole time though, he played on my feelings. And I caught him at the club when he said his ass was up in the motherfucking house sick. One of my homies called me and let me know,
Watch
oh,
my
he was in
TV,
the bar
girl.
type shit. The same bar that I had went to, and me and this girl ended up getting to it about him. So I'm like, okay, he did some fuck shit, and I went out of control. I
I
ended up
didn't even see
putting
that
motherfucking
comment.
teddy bears on cars, throwing paint on cars, ready to strap with a motherfucker, spitting in the motherfucker face, all kind of shit.
I didn't
I
even see
did a
this
whole lot of
comment.
shit.
Which one?
The lady Netta said you can't go by statistics because you can label yourself anything on an application. Now, if this is
What we
what I
telling
think that
Papa?
she was
Which one?
talking about,
You
then,
got to ever
honey,
tell me talking about
that's
she
just some
need to get
stuff
her
that you
titties
actually
about.
just wanted to say that you thought that sound cute, honey. Because what I mean by statistics is that baby, they taking blood samples, honey. They have actual numbers in Cook County about the way HIV and sexual transmitted infections is, honey. So maybe I'm just saying it wrong. Let's just say fuck statistics. Let's just say the data, honey.
All right.
Do your research, baby.
Speaking
I
of
didn't see
data,
your comment.
speaking of
The
data,
data.
do you think a DNA test should be mandatory for fathers when babies are born before they sign the birth certificate?
In a way, no, because some people take on that daddy role when a motherfucker
You
they
want me to
got
call
either
so you talk to
raped,
her?
some
No, that's something
motherfucker
you gotta
then
you
got
got your
hurt some type of way, and then they want to just be the father. Like it
Yeah,
depends.
that's what I was gonna say. I'm just gonna pass on that question. But I would say something on the side of it. Your family is always who you make it,
For sure.
Hmm.
and you should know who you fucking anyway.
exactly. But I
You
went through
know.
that DNA crap.
So basically, I feel like
I did it before too. See,
if somebody come to the hospital and sign it willingly, go for it. Cause
You
you
don't
want to
think
be
that
the
it should be
daddy. Now I
mandatory?
don't think it should be mandatory. I mean, well, I ain't gonna lie, it should, it should. But if you already know,
I don't
like,
think that it should be mandatory.
I do.
My thing
Cause
is,
some
a
people
woman
don't.
should know.
Cause some dudes go
Right.
in
That's why
thinking.
I said I don't think that it should be mandatory.
I think it
I
should
think
be
that
though.
you know what? I think they should leave it just the way it is. It should be optional, just
Yeah.
like how it is right now.
Mm-hmm.
You
But it's
know,
a lot of people going through stuff that for a kid that they thought was theirs. And if they had that mandatory test, they knew from the beginning it ain't.
You know, because if you had a motherfucker that's smart, you would have got a DNA test if you had doubts.
Yeah. But he
well, if
probably
you was
didn't
smart.
have doubts though.
Well, I wouldn't even say that. I think if you was really smart, you would know who you was fucking.
True.
That's from the female point of view.
Male
Yeah,
and
because I had a
female.
friend. I
Mm-hmm.
have a friend. She was going with the daddy and the son.
What?
Look at both of their eyes. Look at all their eyes.
Shit,
What?
that's
Mm.
some
And
crazy. So shit, they
serious.
both got the DNA.
She was with the dad. She was with the son for 6, 7 months. The
Mm.
daddy knew she was with the son, and she get mad with the son and go sleep with the daddy.
So what they got to take the DNA sample from the mama
Did the
because both
baby
of they
come?
are
Did
gonna
they
have
have a
the same.
baby?
She have a beautiful daughter.
But when they took the test, it came back like
And
both of their
Jasmine
blood.
Jackson, I'm reading your comment, Jasmine. Y'all can go ahead. But I'm
No,
inclined to
when
agree with you,
when the
Jasmine.
DNA it came back to daddy's.
Damn.
Came back to
Dang.
daddy. And the daddy told the judge it was just for fun. And the judge told his
Shout
ass
out to your daughter, Jasmine.
it ain't fun when you having a baby.
Hell no, it ain't.
That's crazy.
Yes, my
So now
friend.
And go ahead, Miss Simply Beautiful
so his
Child.
his his son is his grandson and his
No,
son.
her the
Well,
That
daddy
part,
it's his
Graceful.
son, but that's
is
his
his daughter
I can't
and
even
it's
get
his
around
right.
her
That's
son's
his
adult. Me
sister.
neither,
right.
Graceful.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. It
So
should be
with the
mandatory
DNA
because under
coming
law,
part
a
of,
man
and,
has to
and
report
I
any
feel
minor
that
health
yeah, the
changes.
DNA. You some people just don't want to do DNAs, but the man said I want a DNA because I want to know if it's my child or my son's child.
I got a DNA test
Yeah,
on one of
Jasmine.
I
Jasmine,
had a
that's
DNA
that's
test.
that's that's
on my
where it's
kids
at.
before.
That's
One man.
facts. Who got a DNA test?
I
I
have
did
one.
with Junjun,
Oh,
and you
I
knew he
got
looked
one
just like them
too.
long haired ass people.
Well,
I
you
got
better
DNA
don't
test
start,
too.
Scooter. Not starting
nah.
with all that gay
I
shit.
got
Because you ain't got no motherfucking
I
kids.
did get a DNA test, sus.
You did?
Yeah,
No,
girl.
Man,
You
baby.
sure
what?
did, Scooter.
I'm
That
telling you.
that
I just
DNA went down that
I
man's
got
throat.
listen. Y'all don't even know what I got my DNA from. What DNA I got tested.
for
You
your
got it from
pops.
when
Your
you
pops
gave
had
it
to
to
get a
him in his
DNA
throat.
test.
No, no,
What?
What?
on my tongue.
Man,
I just said you ain't listen to me.
He's
You did not
stupid.
Girl,
listen to
some of
what I
everybody
just
came out
said.
of
man,
that
this man
motherfucker,
crazy as hell.
You had them
Scooter, you didn't
so
listen to what I just said. I said he did get a DNA when he put it in that man's throat.
Oh
yeah, on my
man,
motherfucking tongue, baby.
relax.
Yeah.
I am done with you.
Hey,
Yeah.
what y'all would have did if y'all would have caught y'all mama cheating on y'all daddy?
Shit.
Not a
Keep on
motherfucking
cheating,
thing. She
mama.
better
Teach me
make
how
sure
to
he
do
has some
it.
change, baby, and break my
See,
I would have
that's
been
money
all right.
out.
out, bitch.
I now what if y'all saw y'all daddy cheating on y'all mama?
I'm telling.
I'm telling you took the words right out my mouth.
I'm telling.
I ain't gonna
That's
tell on neither one because I don't
that's
want nobody
crazy.
heartbreaking.
That's crazy
Girl,
though.
at them times, we was raised by real mamas and daddies. Baby, they
Yeah.
weren't going nowhere. She was gonna cuss his ass out, and that was it, girl. Be a bad
Hmm.
argument, that's it.
Oh
I
man,
would say, Mama, would you show me how to do that, Mama?
that's crazy though.
That's
Why you say
crazy.
it's crazy?
Because y'all just flipped on pops quick, like no hesitation and talk about some. And then when it came to moms, y'all like, I don't know.
You want to know
I
why? You want to know why?
man, why?
Just because women, women I'm
I
gay.
ain't gonna lie, I'm with y'all on that though too. I tell
Yeah.
I don't think I
Like
tell on
y'all like
nobody,
this new.
but
You know what? I'm gay, right? If God came here right now and took all the women out
Uh-huh.
and took them home, well, baby, he can take me too. I don't even think I could live on this motherfucking earth without no woman, baby.
oh
That
yeah,
part.
We ruled
that's
the world,
they
baby.
def
Yeah, I couldn't live. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a voice to myself now, baby, and I probably been crazy, baby, anyway. You know what I'm saying?
bruh.
I about went crazy, baby. You know what I'm saying, girl? Yeah. But yeah, girl. No, I don't know. I just love women. Like my mama always taught me to respect a woman. You know, and that's why I'm so crazy about then. When I was younger, I had a friend, my very, very best friend. Her name is Rochelle. We still jam tight. And that was the first person that actually made me feel good about myself. I can be myself around her and her kids and stuff like that. So yeah, women rock. I'm always team black woman and black man too. Yes.
Man, they
But
had the chat talking about
definitely,
it's something about women code. She closer with her daddy, but she still telling her mom. Man, y'all
That's
crazy.
right. That's right. I loved my mama and daddy, but I was close to my
Y'all
daddy.
crazy. Y'all finna tell on pops. Finna get pops put in the doghouse.
But you know what? I could have seen my daddy rolling in the streets with a woman. I wasn't gonna go back and tell my mother that because I didn't want my mom hurt.
you didn't want your
Yes.
mom hurt.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't want my mom hurt. And I wouldn't tell my dad on my mom because I wouldn't want my dad hurt.
Hey,
So
hey,
that
T,
means that's saying I'm
TT,
a man my damn business.
TT.
Huh.
Come on with all that soft ass gay shit, baby.
No, I'm serious with
Say
that
that,
soft
baby.
ass gay shit.
Ah,
I'm
that
serious.
sentimental ass
I
bullshit,
swear,
baby.
Scooter, I'm not
Tell it to
telling.
the judge, honey. Is you okay?
I'm not gonna tell my mama or my daddy. I wouldn't.
You not?
Mm.
They say
Yeah.
your boy, Smokey Robinson was just hit.
I heard about that today.
Yeah, was just hit
Jermaine, it's always. I'm gonna tell you
with
something.
four women
I,
for
yeah,
20
let me.
years.
That's some motherfucking
Girl,
bullshit, baby.
Smokey
Let,
Robinson
let me
was a
tell you
pimp.
something. Let me tell nah, that ain't what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I was a bitch that ain't even there. You know what motherfucking happened?
What
Smokey
happened?
Robinson was partying, probably getting drunk and high with the bitches, baby. Now he probably old and don't do all that shit no more. And he was cashing them out and all that shit. But now the well has went dry, honey. He don't fuck with them. He's focusing on his wife that he's had for a long
Mm-hmm.
time. And now because the well has went dry, every motherfucker got raped. Well, goddamn it, Smokey raped me too. Give me a few dollars, baby. Okay. Girl, I'm so tired of hearing all that bullshit. Everybody that got raped. I thought Donald Trump would be the main motherfucker that tried to do something about that.
Shit,
Man.
he got a charge on him. So hell.
That part. That's what I'm saying. I thought that would be his first agenda in office, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He talking about
Yeah.
Mama know Papa was a Rolling Stone. Say
Oh,
Papa's out
she
there
knew
getting
that.
groovy too, huh?
You know the
Mm-hmm.
reason why they know that is because back in the day when we was growing up, our mama and daddy actually took care of the home.
Yeah.
Took care of home,
Yeah.
and mama took care inside of the home. You
Sure
know what I'm
did.
saying? Yeah. So it's different from the today's society when Deja is fucking with Lil Killer, baby. You know what I'm saying?
He talking about
Yeah.
little killer.
Yeah, look, killer
Got a
and gang
YN.
gang and all that. Yeah, all that old ignorant shit. But you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna have to wrap it up a little bit early tonight because I got things to do tonight.
I look.
But
Go ahead and then we gonna do story with Scooter. And then we out of here.
well, what story do y'all want to hear?
Whatever story you got to tell these folks.
I'm pregnant. And I don't know who the baby daddy is, baby. You know?
You pregnant by that
Bruh.
big ass bag of Cheetos you just left eating.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. No, but I really got emotionally on to get out of here. But what I will say is that we, as a group,
One of them little
appreciate the
small army
people that
bags.
sat down and took the time to watch us.
For sure.
I think we had a really, really good cast tonight,
For sure.
just with some of the stuff that we was talking about and stuff like that. But I definitely, definitely want to say, please come back and join us again. And sometimes we kick it. A lot of times we kick it, but sometimes we talk about real shit over here, baby. You know what I'm
For sure.
saying?
For
That
sure. Make sure
part.
And
y'all
I
hit that
want,
subscribe button.
yeah, that's right. And I want everybody to know to please use a condom if you can, honey.
For
Excuse
sure.
me. You might have to go 5 blocks to get one, baby. And it's cold outside and they shooting and
You
shit.
better get it.
Hey,
I
make
don't
Yeah,
sure
care
you
how
might can't
cold it
get
is.
to
You
it,
better
if
baby.
you
run
in
and get it.
Chicago, make sure y'all show
Yeah.
up to Scooter Show. Hey, and if
Oh
y'all want a
yeah, I'm having
chance,
actually a comedy show. It's gonna be May 25th.
it's on
I'm
the
gonna
screen.
repost it again. It's on 75th and Clyde, baby. It's $25 over the phone, 35 at the door, baby.
Everything on the
VIP,
screen.
that's right, and VIP is free drinks. Now I don't know what type of drinks they having, baby. If they gonna have some old Seagram's gin, baby, or a bottle of Bombay, bitches. But whatever the case may be, baby, it's gonna be unlimited. I love you guys very, very much, and I love you too, Auntie Honey. Excuse
We
me.
love you too, Stu.
Did that motherfucker man like
Love you,
that. Girl, you
Scooter.
need your ass whooped for moving that man up in that house like that, and your other man was in there. Get on up out of here. All right, I'm gonna call y'all a little bit
All
later.
right. And we out of here, y'all. Shout
All
out to the
right.
chat.
Yes, I
All
love
right,
y'all.
Scooter,
Love
Spooka,
you
and
too.
All right, good
TB.
night, sis. And
All
Yo,
hey,
right.
we
oh,
out.
wait. And if it's any fine niggas that's watching, 773-317-0021. Text
And
me.
if y'all wait to the last minute to call me again, it's gonna be a big old problem.
We called you when we started.
Oh,
Hey,
so
look,
are you
hey,
gonna come
everybody
back
that's
with us?
watching, we got an interview dropping. When y'all want to drop the interview? Tomorrow,
About
Monday.
what?
Tomorrow, Monday. The interview we did yesterday with Bruh Man.
I ain't see no damn
Tomorrow.
bruh,
All right,
man.
we're gonna drop the interview tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bruh Man from the
Tomorrow
fifth
at one
floor.
o'clock.
We're gonna
Yeah.
drop it tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in and watch that. Hey, and if you want to win some tickets to his show, if you're in Chicago, make sure you go on the Bruh Man video and comment your name under the video so you can win the free tickets. You feel me? You want
And
the free
why should
tickets.
we give you our hard-earned 25 motherfucking dollars
You
like it's
feel me?
100? But all right then. So and make sure you watch it all the way, cause right till you think that it's getting ready to end, it's gonna be a surprise.
Oh yeah,
Pop
it's
on the
go
screen.
crazy. Make sure y'all
Excuse
tune
me.
in.
All right. I love y'all.